Hello the internet! It is Wednesday the 10th of January 2018. We're down here at the Bombardary Bakehouse. I've got Felicia a meat pie, a classic Australian meat pie. Felicia, you've never had a meat pie before? No. For those playing outside of Australia, a meat pie is a pastry filled with some kind of meat, usually cow, meat from the cow. We sweeten it with a little bit of tomato sauce, often called ketchup. Wherever you live in the world, you might call it something else. This is an Australian invention. All you do is go like this. 2 hands and bang in the mouth.
Good, yeah.
Do you like this more than the Vegemite toast?
Yeah, really bad.
If you were to recommend this food to someone from Germany, how would you explain it to a German person?
We would call it Hackfleischpastete.
Hackfleischpasti.
Hackfleischpastete.
Hackfleischpasti mit Tomatensauce. Thanks ladies for the lovely pie.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I think Felicia really enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad she enjoyed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So much.
Now we're going to go and see Danilo Kramer, a place I've taken you plenty of times. Hopefully we can see some really interesting Australian animals and show Felicia. Hello Mrs. Kramer!
Hello, Bennett.
Good to see you. This is my friend Felicia.
Hello.
Felicia, Mrs. Kramer.
Felicia.
Felicia, yeah.
Felicia. Felicia.
Felicia, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's a nice name.
They'll talk German together and I'll listen. Mr. Kramer! Guten Tag! How are you?
Grüß dich.
Hallo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Können Deutsch sprechen?
Ja.
Ich bin kein Deutscher,
Aber klingt gut, nein.
Das will ich schon, ja.
Felicia will be able to talk somewhat German and Slovene. Danilo's out at the moment, he's coming later. We're going to chill here for a little while.
The difference between the kangaroos and wallabies is they're actually territorial, which means that they are just living by themselves. So you will never see a group of wallabies together.
These are wild animals that Mr. Kramer's talking about. A wild wallaby that just comes up and says hello on a daily basis. So Australia, hear that? That is the sound of the Australian summer. I've been here once when it's been deafening. When you wake up in the morning and you need earplugs, it's that loud. Hey, Kramer! How are you, man?
Sorry, I wasn't there to pick you up again.
You're all right, that's all right. Hey, Dee, this is my friend Felicia. Felicia, Dee.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Möchtest du ein Bier haben, Danilo?
Ja, ja.
Do you want another beer, Bennett?
That would be lovely. Noch ein bitte. Thanks for having us here, man.
Anytime. It hasn't been so long between drinks.
It hasn't, has it? It's only been a little while.
Yeah.
Das ist der kleine one. Das ist der old. Did you get a bigger one?
I feel like something's biting in my ear! Oh! That is really painful.
Biggest one.
You've no idea how painful that is. That is just... I feel like my ear is being pierced.
Danilo! Oh my God!
Noch ein Bier, bitte?
Oh my dear!
The idea here was that we would show Felicia the wildlife in Australia, not attach it to my ear. For those playing outside of Australia, Dee, what animal have you got there?
It's an echidna.
An echidna.
No, sorry, it's got it wrong. Looked like an echidna from that angle. It's a yabby, or a freshwater cray, I think we call them.
These are quite common in Australia.
Oh no, don't do that. Nein.
Who's taught her how to do that, huh?
See, this is quite large one here.
That one would take my ear off entirely. Your kids have a good life here, Danilo, with the horse, the Pferd.
Das Pferd?
Pferd.
Jawohl.
Du weißt, dass es noch da ist. Bitte?
Mrs. Kramer speaks German to the children, only German to the 2 girls, no English at all. I think that's pretty cool. That way they've learnt from a young age how to communicate auf Deutsch. It's a real taste of nature down here. If you ever get a chance to come down to the D. Kramer Gallery, I haven't really mentioned this yet in this particular vlog, but Danilo Kramer, who you've briefly met, he's a photographer and he has a studio and a gallery right here. Fair enough, this isn't open to the public, this beautiful rainforest walk, which you can't really see, but you can come down and see the gallery. Come and have a look, dkramer.com. just like that, you're back out of the rainforest area. D. Kramer Ranch. His house and studio and gallery is just over the hill. Let's go down and have a look. D's a photographer. He's based here in the Illawarra region. This is a photo of his taken, looks like Tasmania, given the orange on the rocks. If you came here to view his photos and to purchase some artwork, this is where you would be. Now, I know I've been saying D. Kramer Gallery, and that's what it is, but he also has a side business called Above Down Under. And this is his expression of photography brilliance. And how do I show you this on a vlog? I just walk around and tilt the camera behind myself and show you the things that are on the wall behind me so you can see them. So there is some of the gallery exhibits. We can actually walk back through here into the depth of the gallery and show you more selections. All of these are available to purchase if you would like to purchase. We go back here, it's actually an old horse stable. I've actually slept in here on one occasion, or Christmas or something. About 7 years ago, I woke up right there on the floor, and we're in here because it was so noisy with the cicadas in the morning. By the way, that's a big drone. Look at this. Holy moly, that's Belmore Falls. That's just up the road here. Look at that. I mean, I am probably gonna talk way more favorably about all of this stuff because Dee's an old mate of mine. But anyone can see that these are good photographs, right? These are brilliant photographs. The man is a genius. This is a bit HDR. I'm not really into HDR, but you might be. This one's beautiful. This one's my friend Luke Campbell, who you would have seen. You would have seen Luke Campbell on a previous vlog of mine when I went and had a look at a band called A Hiatus. Luke Campbell was the bass player who had bleeding fingers while he was playing bass. That's him right there walking his camels somewhere in northwestern Australia, possibly up in Broome somewhere. I don't know for a fact, but that's the man. Let's have a look at some more photographs. Musha? Muschel in German. Muschel is a seashell. Let's see how Felicia's doing back here. Felicia, how are you going back there?
I love it.
You enjoying it?
Yeah.
I brought a traditional German.
Oh, my mum used to have a few of those before she got on a plane.
Did she?
Just kept them in a handbag.
I got given some of these by my mother for a Christmas present one year. Somewhat, not a joke, but she was kind of doing it to sort of say, this will remind you of your father. I was very apprehensive about drinking it. Then, when I did drink it, I realized I kind of liked it, hey. I wish they came in a bigger bottle. Kat, there's one for you.
Natural herbal.
I will wait till the traditional time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Felicia, you're the German here. This one's got your name written all over it. You take that and give me this. She'll knock that back like she's done it thousands of times. Like nothing. One time when I was here before, on my 40th birthday, which would have been 2 years and some month ago, we brought some Lagavulin. Dee hasn't had Lagavulin since then, so we've got a sneaky one here for him right now. We've got you a little Lagavulin here.
This one is for you.
Dankeschön.
It's been a couple of years since we've had a Lagavulin together.
How's it, Pete?
Yeah. Prost. Prost. Felicia? Prost. Prost. It's good. So for me, more so than the photography and the D. Kramer Gallery, this is what D. Kramer Ranch is about. This is the Macquarie Rivulet. It's a beautiful little stream. I'm happy to be showing Felicia. We've got a bottle of Lagavulin. Yeah. And while we're sitting here enjoying a Lagavulin in such a beautiful environment, NSD. NSD, this episode is the Vampirates. Now this goes back a long way in my history. In fact, I would argue that this might have been my very first promo shoot with a band, maybe. The year was 2009, and I had shot Ryan from the Vampirates, the frontman. I'd shot him as part of what was called the Hot Six, which was a front cover for a music magazine I was working for, and it was featuring 6 bands that were up and coming in Adelaide at the time, and we had each 6 members from the band in one group shot, and I remember shooting Ryan as part of that 6, and I had a bit of a conversation with him, like, what's your band? He's like, oh, I'm in the Vampirates. The next time they played, I went and shot them, and then we did some promo work, and all the photos I'm going to show you right now are from 2009. We're now 2018. I was going to say that's 10 years. That's 9 years ago. I had a look on their Facebook page, and the last thing they posted was 2013, and it was a link to another band called Floodgates. So I think maybe Vampirates are dead. Floodgates might be their new band, I don't know. If you enjoy the photos you've seen here of the Vampirates, you want to purchase them, you can use this coupon code GIVESAMINUTE-THE Vampirates, and that'll get you 15% off these prints. Very excited to be spending the evening down here with Felicia, enjoying the beautiful company of Kath and Dee and his family. We were looking at the creek before. We were trying to find some frogs. There's no frogs. Danilo's girls have come back and said they've found a platypus, got torches. I've not seen a platypus in the wild in Australia. Let's head down and check out a platypus. Oh, that's we're out of time! Platypus. Ah, that's I ran out of time again on my vlog. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do that here. Check out a previous vlog here and a random vlog here. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that here. If you want to check out my Lightroom presets, the description of this video has a link to those. Has that been 20 seconds? I feel it has.